No time out for pain.
Steve Rabel, winner of this year's Emmy for Outstanding News Anchor.
World Cup championship team. This, of course, is Brandy Chastain. This is Mia Hamm right here. And you don't play much, do you?
I scored 3 goals against Denmark, you moron.
From New York, ask about our drug-resistant tuberculosis. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, the U.S. Women's World Cup soccer team and comedian Jim Gaffigan, plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, the Caltech scientist to develop the eavesdropping robot, David Letterman.
Thank you very much. Hey. Welcome to the Late Show, ladies and gentlemen. We come to you each and every night live on videotape from the greatest city in the world, New York, New York, the town so nice they named it twice. New York, New York. What do you got to deal with the Clorox people? What's going on here?
What are you saying? What do you mean exactly?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know this, but for the last 3 or 4 years, Mayor Giuliani has been doing everything he can to improve the quality of life in New York City, and that's right. A month ago, he outlawed dingoes.
Yeah.
And today he announced they're going to widen the sidewalks. Going to widen the sidewalks here. Yep. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah. More room to urinate. What? Hello. What do you got to deal with the Clorox people?
What do you mean exactly by that?
You know what today is? This is, if you stop and think about this, this is it's exciting. The perspective, I mean, think about this. You know what happened 30 years ago today, July 20th, 1969. You know what I'm talking about? That's right. Neil Armstrong became the first man to walk on the moon 30 years ago today. Unbelievable. Boy. And, of course, in doing so, that opened the door, paved the way for many of us to walk on the moon. How many of you have walked on the moon since? But if you think about it, I mean, the space program has really changed. Because remember back in the 60s, the spacesuits that they wore back in the 60s, you know what I'm talking about? They had those really wide lapels. You remember? Yeah. They're just silly looking. It was just... come on. I remember watching the lunar landing back in 1969 with binoculars, as a matter of fact.
No kidding.
Yeah. I had no idea it was on TV. What? And, of course, Neil Armstrong, that's an interesting man. Neil Armstrong, you don't hear much about Neil Armstrong. Very, very low profile. As a matter of fact, since his retirement, you know what he's been doing? He's been managing the Cocoa Beach Hooters. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. But, you know, we become a little blasé about things like this, but the trip to the moon, if you think about it, it's a 3-day trip. It's very, very, very dangerous. It's a 3-day trip in a hostile atmosphere, difficult journey, limited oxygen. It's, well, you know, it's like a cab ride from Midtown to LaGuardia. That's what it is. Same kind of deal. Hillary Clinton's running for Senate here in New York. Are you excited about Hillary running for? I'm not running, for God's sake. That'll be a lovely addition to her listening tour. As she wants to be a senator, and President Clinton, her husband, he acknowledges that Bill says that they have differences. She is a liberal Democrat, and he's a philandering perjurer.
Well, there's differences.
Hillary's a little bit of bad luck. Her poll numbers here in New York City have started to dip just a little bit. And the other day, she went in to see Eyes Wide Shut and spotted her husband in the orgy scene. The orgy scene. The U.S. Women's World Cup soccer team was down at the White House yesterday, as a matter of fact, you know. And they gave him a game jersey, and Clinton got all excited because it's the first time in a long time a woman has given him a piece of clothing that wasn't considered evidence. I was telling the audience earlier, we had a great show for you tonight. We have your 1999 U.S. Women's World Cup champion soccer team. They're all here. Very funny comedian Jim Gaffigan. Here's Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Paul. I had a question for you. What, do you got to deal with Clorox?
Will you cut
Stop that?
out?
Of course he is.
What do you mean by that?
Now, listen, congratulations to these women. And I was just backstage with them a minute ago. Yeah. I want to tell you something. You get in a room with these kids, and by and large, compared to me, they're kids, you know. It's very, very exciting. They defeated the communist Red Menace, China.
Red Menace. The Red Menace.
They defeated them because... We're still fighting communism, aren't we? Isn't that the thing?
Every day, every single day.
I know that there's not much left, but China, you know, they're commies, right?
Are they still?
They defeated the angry, nasty communist Red Menace 5-4, and what a thrilling game, and to win the World Cup. What's the matter? Huh? And you know, it was great. It was a nice way to begin the summer. It was exciting because when you watch these kids play soccer, it's thrilling. I mean, it really is a beautiful game, and the way they play it, I mean, the athleticism and the grace with which they approach the contest is superb. And they're lovely young women. So that right there, you get great role models, you know, for kids, great role models for even little boys. You know, if that's, you know, if I'd have had one of those. So they're nice, they're smart, they're intelligent, and also they're hot. You know? You just can't. So they're on the show, and Neil Armstrong, you know, you think about it, and I was reading up in some books when I realized we were coming along to the 30th anniversary. They asked Neil Armstrong to go to the moon every year after that first trip. Really? He went up in 1969, and every year they would call him. And the quote in the book, this is exactly what Neil Armstrong said. Yeah? "Nuh-uh, get yourself another boy." Did you know that?
That was in the book. That was the quote.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. It's a combination of no and uh-uh. right?
What?
No and uh-uh.
He just
together.
said nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's not as famous as One Small Step for a man. But it's right, it'll be number 2.
It's up there, yeah. Right up there.
Yeah. Get yourself another boy.
Yeah. Nuh-uh.
You know, we had a guy here on the show last night. Man, was that exciting. What was that guy's name? What the hell am I talking about? Dave Mira, who was the bicycle champion at the X Games. Unbelievable. 25 years old, won a lot of gold medals at the X Games. He was doing bicycle things out there, and they had like the ramps and so forth on 53rd Street. Unbelievably exciting, and he was going to do a final trick, and we had to cancel it because it was raining.
Right.
Yeah. So that gave us the idea. Tonight we have a guy who is 5-time national skateboarding champion, Lance Goza, and I'm told Lance is up on the roof of the Ed Sullivan Theater building. And he is going to do something unbelievable. There's a stunt that he's got planned, and then at the last minute we'll cancel that one too.
What do you mean?
So let's turn on the camera.
Wait, what are you talking
There it
about?
is, Lance. Nuh-uh.
What are you talking
Get yourself another boy.
Yeah.
Neil, it's the people from NASA again. Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Get yourself another boy.
So, Lance.
Yeah, Lance. How are you, Lance?
I'm great, Dave. How are you?
What is the stunt you have planned for us tonight? It's not a stunt, really. It's a trick. What are you going to do for us?
Well, Dave, I was going to ride my skateboard across this tightrope about 100 feet above 53rd Street.
Wow, that...
Now, seriously, you get on your skateboard and you slide across that
That's right.
to the other side of the street.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
What a trick.
Yeah, but he's not really going to do that. We're going to cancel.
What do you mean we're going to
minute.
cancel it? I don't understand. I don't understand.
It sounds great. And
Of course it's great.
And stay tuned, but we'll cancel it later.
Well, wait.
Huh?
Stay tuned, but we'll cancel it.
That's right.
You're going to cancel it?
Yeah, because there's not a chance in hell he can actually do that.
It would be amazing, though, if he could do it.
So, okay, Lance.
To cancel it.
Lance, you let us know when you're absolutely ready to go, and then we'll cancel it, okay?
You got it, Dave. I'm
Okay.
here.
So that'll be something to look forward to.
Interesting.
Let's play the secret word. What is tonight's secret word? Here we
Dave,
go.
tonight's secret word is pie.
Hi. Ooh.
Hi, that's an easy one.
The Late Show secret word is brought to you by the next president of the United States of America, J. Danforth Quayle. Vote for Quayle. He's dumb.
Okay. The jackpot.
Tonight's jackpot is $100 damn. The Late Show secret word has been brought to you by Larry King. He looks like an owl.
That's an owl eating a mouse.
I know, I understand that.
The audience loves it.
I guess they do.
Night in and night out, that's the best part of the show.
Well, I'm not arguing with that.
Okay, now, savvy viewers realize that since the jackpot is $100 tonight, that means that last night we had a winner. Boy, did we have a winner, because last night the jackpot was huge. It was like $1,500, $1,600 or something, and this is doubly exciting for us. I don't think this has ever happened. It turns out that the person who won the jackpot last night, get ready for this, Paul, is a 3-time winner.
Oh, get out of here.
Huh?
Get out of here.
No.
The same person has won 3 times?
That's right. That's right. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Welcome back all the way from Bynum, Montana. 3-time Late Show secret word.
Where is she from?
Bynum, Montana.
Bynum, Montana.
3-time Late Show secret word winner, Rita Butkus. Rita, come on out and say hello. How you doing, Rita?
Hi.
I feel like I know you pretty well. You've been on the show. This is your 3rd time.
Right.
Congratulations. And again, I must ask you, am I pronouncing that name correctly?
Butkus.
Butkus. Yeah,
Yes.
that's an interesting name. And
Yes.
is that German?
No.
It's not German. Okay. Welcome back. Now, as I recall, first of all, let's run down the words. What was the first word you won on?
The first word was newt.
Newt, right?
The second word for the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, Rita, by the way, won the Tournament of Champions. Congratulations. Yeah. And that word was?
Soda.
Soda. And the word last night for the jackpot was?
Was a sphygmomanometer.
Sphygmomanometer.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
my goodness. Now, do you know what that word means? Sphygmomanometer?
No.
Yeah. Would you be interested in knowing the definition of the word?
Between you and me, I couldn't care less.
I see. But it's. Have you found that by playing the game, you've increased your word power and expanded your vocabulary?
No.
Can I ask her?
What is it, Paul? What?
Because I'm totally in the dark here.
Yeah.
How do you? First of all, it's butt gas, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's.
How do you win, Rita? Miss Butt Gas? How do you?
Mucus, stop!
What did you do
Stop
to win?
saying that.
I wanted to know, what did you do to win?
Don't pay attention to him. He has a deal with Clorox. He's. Say that? All right. So now, when you started out, you didn't really watch the show so much because
No.
you go to bed early. Was that it?
No, I'm kind of a night owl.
Oh,
I
I
just
see.
didn't watch it.
But now are you watching more and more because you've got an interest in winning and so forth? I mean, you're pretty good at the damn game, I'll tell you.
No, actually, my television was stolen.
Television was stolen. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, then how did you know what the secret word was?
My ex-husband called me and told me I'd won.
Oh, that's very nice of your ex-husband.
Right.
How is he?
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
I believe I remember this about you. You work at is it Yellowstone?
No, Glacier National
Park. That's in the Montana, right on the Canadian border.
Right near the Canadian border.
Must be beautiful out there, huh?
Yeah.
That's what they describe it. I've seen it on the license plates. The big sky, the big sky country. Is it actually not really larger? Is it?
No, I just don't know.
Don't know. Yeah. Now, well, what's going on at the park Glacier this time of year?
Well, actually, there's a lot of people stealing things from the gift shop.
And I guess I don't know. What kind of stuff do they take?
Shot glasses, trinkets, crap.
But how about you got up there? You got that going to the sun highway.
Yes.
That must be great when you get on it. Must feel like you're going to the sun, right? When you're driving on that highway.
I don't know.
You've been up there, right? You've seen the slideshow
On the highway?
Yeah.
No, I've never been on the highway.
Really?
No.
You should take Now, are the rest of the Rangers all excited for you?
I haven't actually told anybody.
I see. Okay. Could I come by the hotel later?
No.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
Now, come on. I was buying it.
All right. So let's. You've won. You won. What are we? Anything else we got to cover here? Oh, the money. How much was the money? It was $1,600.
$1,500.
$1,500. What do you get, Rita? What are you going to do with the money?
My accountant was hoping that we could get this in equal payments spread out over 20 years.
Well. You're kidding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, bring out the check. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the big... How do you do? Congratulations. Very nice. There you go. There's your first three-time winner, Rita Bucas, all the way from Bynum, Montana. We'll be right back with U.S. Women's World Cup soccer team. Thank you very much.
This is one of the hot scenes that is about heat and chemistry.
The theater near you.
Hey, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. It's Paul Schaefer, your CBS Orchestra. Let's take a look at the team. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. There's your World Cup champion soccer team. What a nice, great bunch of terrific athletes, nice people, and certifiable babes.
Oh.
Without a question. Let's bring them out here. What do you say?
Now you're talking.
Okay. Our first guest scored the final 2 penalty shots, which led the U.S. women's soccer team to victory in the 1999 World Cup tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 2 of your U.S. women's World Cup champions, Brandi Chastain and Mia Hamm. Kids, come on out. It's exciting, isn't it? I got a lot of questions for you guys. First of all, talk to me about this format. You play a regulation 90-minute game. By the way, how come in soccer, you guys ought to know this, how come in soccer there's not one guy with one clock that has one time for the whole game? How come you're sitting at home and you think, oh, there's only 2 minutes left, and it clicks over to 90, and you're still playing, and they say, no, there's some stoppage time. There's about 3 minutes of stoppage play. What is that all about?
Keeping you on the edge of your seat.
But shouldn't it be just one guy with one clock so everybody knows what the hell's going on?
That's what we say, because we've been beaten in the 93rd minute, so we'd love just to have someone say, 2 minutes and that's it.
Right. So is this the kind of thing you should take up with FIFA?
There are a lot of things we'd love to take up with FIFA.
Well, whatever you want to take up with them, I'm there. I'll represent you in court, whatever it takes.
Okay, you're on.
But it's like, are they trying to keep it a secret? Is it part of the strategy? Is it?
It's all about control. They want control of the entire event.
That's right. So you can have 2 teams, 90,000 people in the stands. Nobody has any idea what time it is.
Isn't that beautiful?
Okay. All right. So now moving on to point number 2. You play 2 45-minute halves, right?
Correct.
And then you go to the 15-minute OT. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay. Now after that, the score is still 0-0.
Yeah, beautiful.
And and then you go to the penalty kick format. Now, is that okay with you guys? Is that the way you want this competition to end up, in a penalty? I mean, obviously, this one worked out just great. But, I mean, after you've played like 90 and 15, whatever that works out to be, it comes down to a whole different kind of contest, doesn't it?
It's one of those things. It's usually what happens in penalty kicks is the dominating team doesn't win, because psychologically you're so deterred because you've been dominating the game. You go into the penalty kicks, now it's a crapshoot. I mean, pretty much anyone has a chance to win. It's up to 5 people and your goalkeeper, and so it's frustrating. We love to keep playing, and we've talked about just keep dragging dead bodies off, one by one.
Yeah.
And
now, is this the format for World Cup competition, or is this the universal soccer rule?
Universal soccer rule.
All over the world, every soccer match finishes up this way if it goes scoreless.
Except for the MLS, they have their own set of rules, which we don't need to go into.
We don't care.
No.
We don't care anything
No,
about
we don't.
those guys.
It's not that we don't care. No, we care.
all the FIFA competitions.
Ah, the FIFA.
Yeah.
Now, so in the penalty kick shootout, who has the advantage statistically? Is it the goalie or is it the shooter?
The kicker.
The kicker always has the advantage.
Oh, of course. I mean, they know where they're going. The goalkeeper has to really react or guess to where the ball might go.
Yeah. Now, what is the goalkeeper is limited? She can only move laterally. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, there's the spirit of the rule is that the goalkeeper can move laterally.
Uh-huh. And sometimes I think in this particular case, our goalkeeper maybe indicated that she had a little too much spirit with that rule.
Absolutely. Bri has a lot of spirit, and she made a great save. That was in the spirit of the rule.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I don't know if you can say this, but you just, terrific legs. My God, great legs.
You can say that.
Huh?
Why can you say it?
So it must be one of those deals where you're playing some kind of psychological games with the goalie. Do you look at the goalie? Do you not look at the goalie?
Well, in my case, earlier in the year, we had played China to a draw. Or actually, we had got a penalty kick, and I was the one to take it. And she kind of looked at me and gazed into my eyes and gave me a little wink, and I was like,
whoa, whoa.
And then I missed, and so I said, I'm not looking at that girl again.
No. It's the Red Menace. That's the Red Menace we're talking about. You gotta watch it. Okay, stay right there, can you?
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back here with the kids right after you take a look at this, folks.
Foundation that looks great and feels soft when you put it on is no surprise.
Now, how about was it a game against Germany? Was it in the quarterfinals? Is that the game when early on, like a minute into the game, you boot one into your own goal?
Yeah, I was
How did that happen? I mean, you see it in hockey every now and then. How did it happen in this case?
Well, Germany came out really hard on us right from the beginning. They were ready to go, and I think they caught us on our heels. And it was very loud in the stadium. And I got to a ball early, and I thought I was going to just pass it back to Brian. She was going to clear it, but she was coming out, and I hit it, and then I looked up, and it went into the goal. It was just a miscommunication.
So nobody else got to it. Your pass was errant.
Absolutely. I shouldn't have passed it within the frame of the goal. I should have passed it outside, but...
So, Mia, the other members of the team on the pitch, are they on the pitch then?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
When that happens, what does that do to the morale of the team when they realize, oh my God, one of our players has scored a goal against us?
It's like, sub? No. No. Well, it's not the way we had planned on starting out the game.
Really?
No.
That's not the game plan.
No. But I'd have to say that everyone kind of bounced back, especially Brandy, the way she composed herself, and everyone was so positive, and her coming back in the second half and scoring a very big goal for us to tie it 2-2, I think says a lot about who she is as a person.
Absolutely. And you end up winning 3-2. Was that the score of the game?
3-2. But Dave, I think the most memorable experience besides winning in the final was that as soon as I put the ball in the goal, it was like I was so disappointed in myself and for what I had done against our team that our captain, Carla Overbeck, just looked me in the eye and said, forget about it. It's over. We got a lot of soccer to play. And she really gave me the courage to go on because I could see in her eyes that she trusted me, that she wasn't let down by what happened, that we had a lot to do.
It's a great lesson not only in sport but in life.
Absolutely.
Never give up. Never let yourself get down. You got a long way to go.
You got teammates behind you.
Absolutely. I want to talk about something else that kind of stuck up my nose here and get me in a bad mood. I hear now that and maybe they've changed their mind, that, the big Wheaties box, let's put the champions on the Wheaties box. Are you going to be on the Wheaties box or not?
We're working on it.
Working on it. Now, see, that's my point. Well, there should be no work. It's a done deal. It's a slam dunk. Excuse me, to use another word.
You're the man.
I'll take care of it.
You're the guru.
Can you make it makes me wonder, are the Wheaties people a little soft on communism? So you guys are down at the White House. How'd that go? Was that fun? You've been there like 3 times a piece or something, haven't you?
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah. Now you've both won World Cup titles before, right?
Right.
And you both won Olympic titles before.
Yes.
Okay. And will the team now, this team, more or less stay together for is it the Olympics or there's the national tournament in September, right?
We have what's called the U.S. Cup coming in the fall, and it's going to be in the Midwest, Columbus, Ohio, in their brand new stadium. And then the other 2 dates are to be determined where they're going to be played. And then we'll move on to the Olympics.
Are you guys making any dough out of this now? Can you, this is like an amateur tournament, isn't it, theoretically?
Like that Wheaties box?
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Look at this. I'm going to tell you something. I'm no sports marketing genius, but this
Oh,
what I
yes,
have
you are.
here, this is a multi-million-dollar photo. To me, this says so much about what you guys were able to accomplish.
Are you listening?
And
Are you listening?
And the celebration of the victory in Pasadena. Take a look at this. Here we go. This is all you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. It's a great photo. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Well, I understand. Well, we know for a fact that everybody else is here tonight,
Yes.
and they have the hardware.
Yes,
The
they
actual.
do.
This will be the actual World Cup.
Well, we wanted to bring it to you because, like you said, you are the guru of the team.
I really feel responsible for. Thank you very much. Bring it in, kids. Here we go. Here's your 1999. Thank you all very much. Congratulations. Nice to have you here. There they are, kids. World Cup champions. We'll be right back. How about those kids, huh?
That was fantastic.
I like them. I like them. I wish I knew them better. They've been on the show a few times. They're just great. It makes you feel good being around them, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice job today. Very nice. Okay, Paul, get ready. We're going to go back up on the roof now.
Oh, this is exciting.
Kid.
This is that
Lance
great trick.
goes, Lance,
Yeah.
are you up there?
Right here, Dave.
Okay, now what is it you're going to do tonight?
Well, Dave, I was going to ride this skateboard across the tightrope here.
Right.
About 100 feet above the
Now, have you
53rd
done
Street.
this trick before, Lance, in competition or anything?
Yes, in competition a few times.
Yeah, and you've completed it successfully?
More successfully than unsuccessfully.
Yeah, I guess so, because you're still with it. Okay, well, thanks for coming. I understand we're going to have to cancel the trick. Lance, why are we canceling it?
It's too humid, Dave.
Okay, thanks, Lance. Nice job. There you go. Had to cancel it.
Too humid. Disappointed.
Neil, it's your friends from Cape Canaveral. Get yourself another boy.
Nuh-uh.
Doing a little improv shtick there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in my right hand is tonight's top 10 list. Let's. It's exciting, you know? It's exciting. That's a nice thing.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Inspiring.
The category here from the Home Office, ways the Muppets can appeal to today's teens. You know, there's a Muppet movie. Paul, will you be taking the kids to see the Muppet movie? It's Muppets from Space.
Sure, I
Currently
will.
in theaters. That's a nice thing.
Sounds
for you
great,
and the wife
yeah.
and the kids to go out there?
My kids are perfect for it.
All right, Muppets from Space. Now, here are ways that they can appeal to today's teenagers.
I see.
Because today's teens, you know, it's a bad breed. Troubled teens all across the country, all around the world. It's troubled teens. Yeah, it's not like when you and I were kids, when they were, you know, normal, nice people.
Just yo-yos and balls.
Exactly,
and...
yo-yos.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Now.
I worked on a yo-yo for 8 or 9 years.
Did you?
And so anyway, here now you want to get the teen audience. That's so important. You have to have something a little more edgy today than yo-yos.
Yeah.
Paul brings up a good point. It has to be a little more exciting than just your yo-yo.
Just yo-yos.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
so here now, ways the Muppets can appeal to that very important teen audience
Yeah.
today. Yeah. All right, here we go. Number 10. Sexually curious Gonzo sticks nose in warm apple pie. Number 9. Introduce new Muppet, Notorious B.I.G. Bird. Number 8. Sesame Street episodes now sponsored by the number 3 and Colt 45. Number 7, rumble scene with cast of South Park where Gonzo shanks Cartman. Number 6, goodbye, singing, dancing, and hugging, hello, drinking, fighting, and smoking. Number 5, Cookie Monster writes tell-all book about his struggles with eating disorder. Number 4, new fuzzy purple Muppet named Ritalin. Number 3, Kermit gets Thug Life tattoo on chest. Number 2, Scooter openly complains about the guy with his hand up his ass. And the number 1 way Muppets can appeal to today's teens, Kubrick-style orgy scene in Ernie and Bert's bathtub. Am I nuts, or could those women be more delightful? Am I nuts?
You're not nuts.
It's fun to have them around.
They're wonderful, yeah.
Woo!
I'd like to do a whole show with them.
Could you use some in the band or something?
I think so. Anytime, yeah. I would love it.
What if we trade the horn section for the women's soccer team?
I think even the horn section would go for it.
Oh, are you booing? Well, that tells us plenty about you folks. We'll be right back with Jim Gaffigan, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing McDonald's new code name phone. It's the way juicy turkey breast and crisp bacon.
Runners on the road from Minnesota, Friday at 5 on Cairo 7.
Our next guest is a talented comedian who performs regularly at the Gotham Comedy Club right here in New York City. Here's the very funny Jim Gaffigan. Jim!
Hello. Thank you very much. It's very hot out there. People get kind of grumpy, huh? You ever had somebody not ask for directions but demand them? You know, you're just walking down the street, you hear a horn, some guy's like, Holland Tunnel! You know, like you were supposed to fax this guy directions. Suddenly you're wasting his time. Let's go, buddy, Holland Tunnel. I was just going to the store. I didn't realize it was my shift. Let's see, the Holland Tunnel is in my ass. So crowded out there, too. You ever walk behind someone that's walking so slow you have to hold yourself back from stabbing them? Better get out of my way. You ever walk next to that weirdo that wants to walk the same speed as you? Get away from me! Feel like we're on a date. You ever been walking right towards somebody, so you walk to the right and then they walk to the right? You walk to the left and they walk to the left? You know, it's that awkward moment? Just lean forward and kiss them. Then when they're walking away, just hit them on the ass. Just go, psh. You'll be back! You'll be back for some of that lovin'. Yeah, I've lived in New York too long. I've gotten so paranoid. Whenever I visit another city, I always act like I'm from that city so the cab driver doesn't rip me off, you know? I was like, yeah, it's good to be back home. Back here where I grew up. Yeah, here in Tokyo. Everything looks familiar. Oh, where do I need to go, driver? I need to go to my old stomping grounds. That would be the Holiday Inn. And the address appears to be the pound sign. Anybody a gym teacher out there? You think when gym teachers are younger, they think, I want to teach, but I don't want to read. How about kickball for 40 years? I can't believe we got grades in gym class. I've never used anything I learned in gym. I've never been, all right, I'm standing in front of a bunch of strangers. Based on what I've learned in gym class, I will throw a red ball at a fat guy. Pope, that's a weird job, huh? Anyone Pope out there? Wouldn't it have been weird to go to high school with the Pope? Somebody did. Somebody's sitting home watching TV. They see the Pope. They think, that guy was a jerk. I think it would be great if you had a kid that ended up being Pope. Yeah. That'd be the ultimate bragging rights. Oh, your son's a doctor? Ours is Pope. He does okay for himself. Oh, they have a house? He has his own city. It's in Europe. You think when the Pope was a little kid, he fantasized about eventually becoming Pope? We might have about being a professional athlete. Was he like 8 years old in his backyard going, there he is, the leader of all the Catholics! That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Very funny job, Jim. Nice going. We'll be right back.
Professor Burrows?
Yes, Russell?
I'm a little confused.
Where money lives.
Jim, nice to have you back on the show. I don't know if people know this. I'm from Indiana, and I know you're from Indiana. Yeah. Where are you from in Indiana? What town?
Well,
we've talked about this a little bit, haven't we?
Chesterton, which is, well, actually Dune Acres, which is, but it's fun telling people you're from Indiana.
I've never heard of either of those communities, though.
Yeah.
Is it in northern part of the state?
I made it up.
Really?
I just wanted to be your friend.
Well, I'd be happy to be your friend.
It's up north near Gary.
Oh, yeah, Gary. Yeah. How is Gary these days? For a long time, Gary was tough.
It's
still tough, isn't it?
It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
It's, but it's beautiful. 1937, most beautiful city in the world.
Is that right?
I love Gary. I'm lying again. I've never even been there.
Yeah, it's like talking to the woman who won the secret word contest. I have no idea what's going on. Jim, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good job. Very funny. Tomorrow, Matthew Broderick, Dennis Regan, and the Mapapa Acrobats. Good night, everybody.
The Late Show is a production of Worldwide Pants Incorporated. This is Alan Cawthor saying good night and drive safely.
I smell gravy.